Finally. Good morning, everyone. Everyone, good morning. Good. How are you all? Fine, nice. After a long time. So, how did you guys spend your weekend? You had 3 days weekend, na? Huh? Olore, React.js? I don't think so. Now, in these 3 days, does any one of you practiced at least some time into React.js? How many of you did? Raise your hand. Good. To the remaining people, tell me what works you have done. In future, I will ask each and every person what you did yesterday. That would be too good. We will have one session for that directly. Last boys can focus here. You can watch your phone later, no worries. Now, now we will see it like we will start with a simple brainstorming one. I think all your brains already gone, I'm sure. Did you all remember React Ma? What is the difference between React and React Native? Good Ray, at least you remembered. Nice. Then we can start. Now, we will discuss that and we will repeat what we have done till now. I will show you the notes or whatever the things which were there till now. And then we will see whatever the projects you have done. Then we will move forward with the new topics. Today onwards, full-fledged, we will focus on actual React. Okay? Now, before we start, let me start with a simple story. Let me start about a simple story. I hope online also can hear, even the offline ones. The story starts with a fear. There was a little girl in an old village. There was a old house. In that house, a cute family lives. Mother, father, and a little girl. But little girl always believed because there is an old house, and there must be someone, some ghost will be living there. Now, the parents started convincing her so much. They tried to seek professional kind of, expertise. But still, always the girl started to believe it like some kind of ghost is there. The girl couldn't listen anyone. The girl couldn't stop crying. She can't sleep nicely. She always overwhelmed and exhausted because of the ghosts. Now, due to all of the situations, the parents one day thought it like, let's sell this house and buy something small house. So they told to the grandparents that they are going to sell this house. The elders came and they think it was a small issue, we will deal with it. On that very evening night, the electricity gone, everything is bit dark. Then the little girl, because it is dark, she was scared. She came out and there was a ghost outside. And the ghost with a white caped dress having a candle in his hand. The ghost slowly coming towards the little girl. The little girl frightened so much. The ghost came to the little girl and gave a bag and said it is a bag full of gifts and chocolates. And I am not a bad ghost. I am kind of happy ghost. I always like children. By hearing this, the little girl felt so much happy and she started unfolding the gifts there itself. Even though the electricity is not there, she was so excited. I think you can guess it that the ghost was actually the part of the grandfather's one. They only masked as a ghost. to come to the little girl. Nothing changed after that. But the girl stopped worrying. The girl stopped fear. Interesting point is this, ma. Before or after, the girl lived in the same house in the same condition. But before, the girl felt there is a ghost and the ghost can do something wrong. So she was scared. After that, she know that ghost is there, but ghost is nothing it can do. Ghost is something small one she felt, and she lived happily. Fear is not in the ghost or any other thing. Fear is something we guys have. The story is not only about the ghost. Every one of us fears. Do you guys have any fears? Don't wear a mask. Don't say that you don't have any fears. We may have some fears. Some people were scared about darkness. Some people were scared about heights. Some were scared about water. Some were scared about bikes or cars. Some people scared about relations. Some people scared about commitments. Some were scared about some kind of money things. Some were scared about, different things. People were scared always of different things. You are not a kid. So only one thing is put yourself in the situation where you can overcome it. If you are scared about water, try swimming. Start with a pool. Nothing will happen. Slowly, slowly. If you feel bad about the pool, go with children pool. Nothing will happen. Like if you just stand, nothing will happen. Go with the small pools. Slowly, 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 you will overcome and you go to the rivers. If you are scared about bikes, start with the bicycle. Slowly, slowly, you will overcome it. If you are scared about heights, start with simple buildings like one store building, two store buildings, and just try to spend more time on the terrace. Slowly, slowly, everything will fade away. But believe me, you all are just starting your life now 21, 22, 23 maximum. Before you turn 30, you should make all your fears gone. Because after 30, your fears will never be gone. Imagine when you are 30, if you have any fear, na, that's kind of trauma. It will be there in life. But now you have potential. Try to overcome. If you are scared that what will happen tomorrow, try to see it. Try to do your own experiments. If you are scared about traffic, start with the simple routes. Slowly, slowly. Don't take anyone's help. Some people were scared to go out. Do you know that? I have seen people who are scared just to go alone to shopping because everyone has their own things. But the today's lesson is about fear is something within yourself, not outside. You may be scared of something which others don't. So the object is not the fear. Height is not the fear. Bike is not the fear. The fear is something which is in you. Know the root cause and overcome it. Is it clear, ma? Yeah. Online, is it clear? Yeah. Let's start, ma. Good. I missed this Ray like 3 days. I really missed you all. Has any one of them missed the sessions? If you missed it, it would be good because it makes sense that you enjoyed it. Now, now let's start here. What we have done. Does any one of you have any link to show? Online, someone gave links. That was nice. Very good. India leaders. Let's unfold. Okay, this is a React one. Now you see here. This is something header, na? What is this component? Header component. One component is there. And see here, this line, second line is itself in one component, na? And in second line, you see each one is having one photo. One card is there with the photo of Kalams. One card is there with the photo of Gandhi. One card is there with the photo of Nehru. One card is there with a photo of Indira Gandhi. That means each one card having the photo and having the title. So each one is also one. Each one is called component. What is it called, ma? Component. What is the definition of component? What does it mean by component? Reusable UI. Reusable UI block. See, something one UI block is there. This can be repeated multiple times again and again. See, it is repeating. It is repeating. This is called component. Next. Next one. They have put something, the flag one. That is really beautiful. And they put some kind of stamp. And they put all the states. And each state one is also one component, na? Right or not? Oh, I can click on it also. It is going to their governments. Really good. And having a footer. Nice. The thought is really good. The thought is really good. This is one of the classic examples of components where they maintain really nice. The photos and the fonts and the colors were very beautiful. Two things were very important when you are a front-end developer. First one is it should look good. The more and more and more it looks good, the more and more you will become good front-end developer. Second one, it should be creative. I never told this concept. I told you to use some movies. I think I gave movies example. And some person tried this. And it's their creative and their interest. The main interesting thing about the front-end development is you can build what you really love. You are a car, you love cars, you love bikes. Do it something bike application only. Who will stop? Ultimately, you will understand React, na? Are you getting my point, ma? This is really good. Let me see one by one by one. Next one. Okay. Power Rider components. I told you. Way beautiful, right? Hey, they put a slider also. They used one library. They used a slider. How did you use a slider, sir? It's a simple library they used. In online, there are so many libraries. One of the famous library, which is like Swiper.js, they must have used. Honda Activa rent a scooter at 399. Where they will give 399? They must have used Bootstrap also. Bootstrap also will work. Oh, Bootstrap, that was really good then. Yamaha, Honda, Royal Enfield, obviously. Who will give for 1000 Royal Enfield? Right? Honda Activa, rent now, WhatsApp. Hey, it's going to WhatsApp. It's going to WhatsApp with this number like all lines. Obviously, nothing will come then. Do you know how to connect it to WhatsApp directly? WA dot me. WA means WhatsApp. Dot me slash +91. Give your number. If you give that link as an anchor tag, it will work. Let me show you what he done. Inspect. Let me show you. That is a simple WhatsApp API that anyone can do. He used WhatsApp icon. Can you see here? In anchor tag, inside anchor tag, he put one icon. Icon, you can put it, it's not a big deal. But see, href, what did he put? w.me slash 91999. Here, +91, if you give your number, na, if anyone clicks that particular button or icon or whatever, the anchor tag will go to your WhatsApp one. It's a simple one. Sir, I like cakes. Put it a cake page. If you really know how to bake cakes, put it a page for cakes, put a page for biscuits, put a page for something. And people will see it, they will directly come to your WhatsApp. You can create it now. Are you getting my point, ma? You can create it. You don't need big fancy things. Directly connect to your WhatsApp and they will message you, we want a cake, and give it something. Now, next. Good. I love this hover effect. I think everyone knows hover effects, na? This is CSS hover effect and smooth transition is there. Now, understand this. He put 9 bikes. Did he read 9 times Divuma? One time only he repeated it. And one time repetition, and that one is called component. What is it called? Component. Inside the component, he put one image, he put one title. See, when he do it, do you think in instantly he will get this? No. One thing will be good, one thing will not be good, one thing will be nice, one thing will not be nice. So he must have tried so much to get into this order. And I want you guys also try it. Now it's looking beautiful to me. About us, is it going to different pages? No. Routing I didn't tell, but that was not bad. This he can make it more better. Nice. This was really good one. Is it responsive? No. I want any website you do should be responsive. Do you know what is responsive, ma? Should be good in the mobiles. Next. I'm going to see all the sites. Who is this? Suchitra. Learning Hub, JavaScript, Add to Cart, Vue, Python, Java. Oh, search bar, about, contact. This one is really having good potential. See, I told you, when you build something, now it should be useful. One person did an information one about the Indian leaders. That was a good. Second person tried it like selling one bikes rental. It's a business. Third person is like a documentation site. Imagine if I click JavaScript here now, right side gap is there, na? In that gap, all the JavaScript concepts are coming. Any JavaScript I want to learn, I can learn here. Just a text, na? Text reading on only. Like W3 schools. वो कुछ नहीं करता खाली टेक्स्ट रहता वीक पर वीक्स ट्यूटोरियल पॉइंट्स क्या होता वो खाली टेक्स्ट रहता you will read it right or not. If you ask GPT will give the text. All you have to do is copy paste the text and put a nice website. And next persons whoever coming to your website, they will learn it now. Imagine one website is there like, sir, I'm feeling difficult to learn JavaScript. Chhod do, you learned so much hardly, you learned JavaScript now. Now try to make it that one easy for the next developers. Next someone will come and learn a JavaScript. You make a one simple site in that every concept JavaScript explain it like 10 years old. If you ask GPT, it will give you. Everyone give nice examples, nice images, nice pictures, nice videos. Then people whoever come to your site, they will learn the JavaScript more easily. That is what as a developer you should do to make the next one's work easy. That's why comments are existed, isn't it? Are you all getting my point, ma? तो एक purpose होना है, believe me. Next, I think almost 2025 batch is over. They will come. 2025 engineering people, they will come in next month or this month end. Those people don't know anything. So they will come. By that time, imagine you created one nice site which will teach them React or anything easily. Then they will open that site. Then one by one, oh, the student from Naresh Shetty did this site. Let's open JavaScript. Hey, itna easy hai. They will learn it. Are you getting my point, ma? It's not a big deal. Whatever you do should be useful to someone or at least you. Good. This was really appreciative. Can we have a lot of potential? Next one, Manjusha. Gift store. Oh, kind of Udemy tried. That was good logic. Manjusha. Okay. Gifts. Rose bucket, coffee mug, chocolate box, handmade Bluetooth speaker. A simple card one. If it has a button, it would be appreciative, but this is what the example I told. If you remember, I did movies and it was a gift store. Yeah, this is really good. Okay, next. Pictures were very selective. Nice. Let's open here. Sachin Narayan. Oh, it's like a template, na? So good, eh? This is like an Amazon template, something kind of one shopping. Good, 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 good. Is there anyone whose first class is today? No, na? Yes? You will be toda confused because where we are in, like you will learn it slowly. Don't worry. Okay. Now, good, good, good. This was also good. Devotional chants. Are they playing? Oh, they play also. This is not a bad thing. Like website where all the devotional chants were there, like you can play them. Good. Who is this? Binayak. It's like a Netflix clone. Exact Netflix one, including the movies. Good. Nice logic. Anyone more? I think someone mentioned Mohan Reddy. Welcome to IMAR. Okay. Home products about contact account products. Okay. Go down. IMART all Apple products. Kind of nice, Ray. Looking very good, na? It's looking very pleasant, but it's look like a template one. If it's not, it's really good, actually. This is really good. The background, the pink background, it was making nice, not bad. Offline, anyone have? Online, I got this many people. Offline, give me anyone, whoever did 3 days. Studio link. Studio link dot netlify dot app. New. Studio new. Studio new dot netlify dot app. New generation studio. Conjuring, haunting, horror stories, science fiction, comedy, action. Good. You you did a movies one. You can make it better, like people can watch it also. Horror in the forest. Oh, it's going the picture. Nice. Next one. Tell me, sir. Watch movies one dot netlify dot app. Kung Fu Panda, Zootopia, Monsters with Work. Nice. You did it each line a different category. I can click them, huh? Oh, okay. It's going to trailers, each one. It's good. Nice. Any other? Any other ma offline? So remaining people not have done. Actually, this batch has so many kind of potential people. Some of you people I have seen it in my previous classes also. Most people places I know, and those people are very highly potential. We'll see. Today you will try it. Huh? Good. Indian cities. Oh, you gave temperature also. Good. Sudhakar. Sudhakar. Four. Four or just four? Four you are. Sudhakar Four dot netlify dot app. 4th. Fourth. Okay. Sucker fourth. How this go to Wikipedia? They put it Wikipedia link, re. Simple. Lamborghini cars. You put it. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Instead of the gray background, you can put something other. The colors were not matched. See, red on yellow is not a great choice. Remaining kind of things, in any other things, it would be work. Good. Next, you used favicon also. That's good. Next one, sir. Okay. Okay. Then let me start it our work. Today, you are going to learn more and more about the React. Okay. Now, let's start here. File, open folder, 730 HTML, CSS. No. React 9am new. Now, go here. I think I gave everyone GitHub now. Today I will give the GitHub and the drive link again and the notes. Okay. Now, let me show it here. Till now, what we have done in the React. I think Friday or Thursday we have started actual classes. Demos were over. Now, let me repeat it here. What we have done till now. We learned introduction of React. First, we learned JavaScript basics. Whatever the essential JavaScript needed are there. You can watch the demo classes links were already there, or you can even take the notes of demo classes. You can read it once. After that, we will start our React. To start React in your applications, what is the first thing you will install, ma? Node.js. What you will install? Node.js. Why do you need Node.js? Because you need npm. Because you need, what is the npm? Node package manager. This node package manager you will use to install or uninstall the npm packages. Now, here I told it how to install the Node.js. After you installed the Node.js, for coding, we will use a code editor called VS Code. In VS Code, you need some basic extensions. I already told the extensions also how to start them. And I told you to put auto save. Then, how do you start a React application? I told everyone. How do you start a React application, ma? First, terminal, new terminal. In this new terminal, if PowerShell is not working, go to command prompt. If PowerShell is not working, go to command prompt. And in this command prompt, you will give this command if you want to start your React one. Now, you can install npm create with at the rate latest. Npm create with at the rate latest. Now I will do it here. Already I did this application called book library in the last class. CD book library. And I'm going to explain it whatever we have done. Now, CD React. First I go to React, then CD book library. How to run your application, ma? npm run dev. Online you can also focus on npm run dev. Very good. Now go here. Let's run my application. This is what we have done in the last class. Right? Now I'm going to show it here one more time. Here, so many times the movies are repeating. See, every movie is looking same. Every movie is having one box, inside one image, inside one title, inside one other, and the box is having a padding and have a box shadow. Same thing you are repeating multiple times, na? But do I need to write it multiple times, ma? No, you don't need to write multiple times. You can repeat one time into one thing. You can repeat it into multiple times. What is the one thing which will be repeatable? What is the reusable UI is called? What is reusable UI in React called? Component. What is it called? Component. How many types of components are there in React? Two types. What are they? Functional components, class components. Functional components, we are learning actually now functional components. What we are learning, ma? Functional components. In components, now everyone see here, what is the main component that will go? What is the first component it will go to the React? What is the first one? App dot. What is the first page it will go? It will show on the screen. App dot JSX. Actually, index.html is there. Index.html के अंदर app.jsx will come. Who will bring app.jsx to index.html? Main.jsx. Main.jsx. There are two JSX files. One is main.jsx, one is app.jsx. And index.html is the HTML file. Obviously, browser will show HTML only. Now this main.jsx will take this app.jsx and will put it into the index.html, the one which brings it here. Okay. Second thing, can browser can understand React? Does browsers understand React, ma? No. Then who will convert your React into browser understandable JavaScript? Babel. Who will understand? Babel converts your React code or any kind of JavaScript, modern JavaScript into browser understandable JavaScript. It's a transpiler. Okay. Now, okay, that was really good logic. Now, in the app, now even to the new people will understand it. It's not a big deal. See here, it's looking like a JavaScript, na? Function, app, something is there. But inside the JavaScript, can you see I used HTML? What is the format that is called HTML inside JavaScript? What is that called? What is the format that have HTML inside JavaScript is called? Bolo re, JSX. What is it called? JSX. JSX means very good. JavaScript extensible. क्या हुआ एनर्जी का? After 3 days, you should be more energetic. Every day this time you will sleep, na? Good. 3 days. Nice. Next one. Now in this one, how many elements I'm returning actually? See, everyone. How many HTML elements I'm returning? One. How many HTMLs I'm returning? Can I return more than one element in a JSX component? Can I return more than one, ma? No, only one element I can return. This one element is like container div. Inside this, everyone see, this is header. What is header? Header is one header component, na? See this footer. Footer is one component, na? Sir, for header, I divided as one component. For footer, why did you do like that? Because imagine in my application tomorrow, 10 pages are there. About page, contact page, कुछ भी अलग-अलग pages रहता. हर each page का same header रहता है ना? हर each page का same footer रहता है ना? Right or not? Header and footer are same. So you should repeat them. And if you wanted to repeat them, you will store them as components. Right? And that is a component, sir. Till now, anyone have any doubts? Online, till now, anyone have any doubts? No. If you see what is header, if you go here, Header is coming from this components folder, header. Now in this, see how much simple it is there, header, header. Next, footer. Footer is also very simple. Footer, footer. Next, third one, book. If I go here app, I have put here inside this div. Can you see books? There is one array called books. What is the array? Books. Inside that books array, so many objects are there. Each object have URL, title, author. Each object have URL, title. How to iterate? How to iterate all the array? How to iterate all the elements of array, ma? For each or map. For each or map. But what is the difference between for each and map? For each cannot return, map will return. But I wanted to return, na? So which one I will use? Map. Very good. I used map, sir. Books dot map. Map के अंदर v comma I, v is the value, I is the index. So I printed the book with image link v dot URL. That means I'm passing. What is this book? Book is a component. Book is a, now everyone tell me, is book is a child component or parent component? Everyone see, is book is a child component or parent component? Who is parent component here? Anyone tell me? Who is parent component? App. Because app के अंदर book है. App के अंदर header बोलो. Header is child or parent? Child. Header is child or parent? Child. Who is parent? App. Footer is child or parent? Who is parent? तो app को 3 children है. तो header, book, footer. तो header and footer खाली static values है. But book, it is telling some, it is giving some values. So parent components sending some values to child component. Parent components sending some values to child component. What are this called? Values sent from parent component to child component are called. What are they called? Props. What are they called? Props are like the properties. Props are like the properties. Now see, I'm sending properties like image link. I'm sending properties like title. I'm sending properties like author. Now when I receive them, here you will receive them. Here you will receive them as props. Can you see this? Props is a object. Props is a object. It contains all the properties or attributes sent from parent. Now here I'm sending here image link. If I wanted that image link, props.img link. If I want the title, props.title. If I want it like author, props.author. Simple. Huh? Whatever the value sent here will come here. Any doubts? Online, any doubts, ma? Without using props in the same component page, we can write it. Yes. Without using props. देखो child component नहीं है. खाली parent component के अंदर लिखो logic. अच्छा है, you can write it. But if I have child, I am sending, that is called props. Good practice is to create the child. Instead, one component only you can do that also. That will work. Any other questions? Online, any another questions, ma? No. Good. No. Next. Now. Next. Next one. Slowly, you will learn it in more and more deeper. Now, next one. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put here Um, what I can do here. This is a basic props. Now, today you are going to learn more depth about it. Like, can I send values from child component to parent component? Can I send values from child component to parent component? Yes, you can do that. Can I send, can I see what is state, how the React works, what is virtual DOM, what is state? Those things also you will see it. Is this clear, ma? Online, is this clear? Yes, let's see it, sir, today. This is all about functional components only. When you are learning component, you are learning how to write a component, how to do nested components, how to do props, parent to child and child to parent, how to do state, what is virtual DOM. This all you will learn in functional components. Na? Same thing I will tell you in class components also. Then you will understand function components kya hai, class components kya hai. When you will learn about slowly one thing like keys, lists, or conditional rendering one by one by one. Okay. Now let's start, sir. So the people who ever not have any idea can even understand it today's class, which is very easy. Okay. Did we wrote it the props notes, ma? No. Let's note it down props notes first. Functional components. Now here, the component inside another component, a component inside another component, another component is called nested components. A component inside, note it down, sir. Take a paper and write it, or take a hand and write it. Boys, if you are having no notes, take your shirt and write it. You wanna write it on shirt? Start it. A component inside another component is called nested components. Now, the component which contains another component is called parent component, parent component, and the component which is inside the other is called child component, child component, child component. Let's start it, sir. Props, props. It is short of short of properties in React, in React and are used to pass data from parent component to parent component to child component, child component, parent component to child component. These are immutable values. These are immutable values. Do you guys know what is immutable? Can't change. Look, a parent is giving one image value. Can change that image value? No. Parent, whatever it is there, you should take it. Okay. So immutable values. These are immutable values from parent component, parent component to child component, child component. How to pass, how to pass props, to pass props, to pass props, pass props. You can add, you can add attributes, attributes to the component, to the component when it is used in parent JSX. In parents JSX, whenever you use the child component, automatically you can pass it. Like I'm writing one parent function. Let's write it here. Parent.jsx function parent return. I want you to write these basic things because the more and more you write it, the more and more you will understand it. Div, 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 child, child. Write it equals to triple R. Now, child to parents props are mutable, sir. Actually, child to parent, you can't send the props only. There is no direct way you can send it from child to parent. Actually, data flows from React only one way data binding. That means only parent can send data. But there is one indirect way that you can send it from child to parent, which I will show today. There is one indirect way which I will show later. But everything is immutable only. Now, anyone have doubt in this code, ma? Anyone have doubt in that code? No. It is a simple function. Always your components will have function keyword and component name starts with capital letter and component will have return. Inside the return, it should have only one JSX element. In that JSX element, you can write it whatever you want. I'm calling another component called child. What is another component? Child. Now, how to use props? This is how you will send the props. How to use props? Now, props can be used props can be used or props can be used or received by child component as objects of functional parameter function parameters. So it will receive it as a function parameters. You can write it here function child child. You will receive as props return paragraph. How to print the title, sir? Child is getting title, na? Can anyone tell me how to print the title here? How to print the title here, ma? Props dot title within the brace. You should put it here within the brace. Why we are writing braces? Inside the HTML, inside the JavaScript, if you want to write HTML, you will put parentheses. Inside HTML, if you wanted to write JavaScript, you will put the braces. Now here I will write it props dot title. Any doubts from online? Online, any doubts? No. You can destructure the props. Destructuring props. Sometimes people will do this. Destructuring props. We can even destructure destructure the values inside the props object using object destruction. In JavaScript, there is one concept called object destructure. For using that concept, you can try it. How to do that, sir? Same thing. Instead, here you will receive it as props now. Instead of writing props, just write it whatever the values are there. Title. Sir, anyway, props is one object now. In that object, title is there now. So I'm directly writing that only. What is the use of this? If you write it, the title will directly come. So you don't need to write it props dot title, props dot something, props dot something. You can write it directly title. This is called destructure. This is called destructuring. Online, any doubts, ma? No, no. How to send? How to send props from child to parent? Child to parent. How to send values from child to parent. In React, in React, directly, directly, it is not possible, possible to send data, to send data from parent to, sorry, child to parent, child to parent, because, because in React, data is always one-way data binding. Hmm. But, but there is an indirect way, an indirect way. Parent can even send functions, functions as props, props. So parent component, parent component sends, sends function, functions as props, as props, and child passes values to that function, to that function. Hmm. Just note it down. I will show you practically so that you will get a glance. And anyway, in future, you will do it. Now, let me give you my example. Is it done, ma? Is it done? Noted, ma? Now, let me give you one example. Let me give you my example only. For example, parent, child. When we are children, when we are children, parent used to give us money directly, right? Your parents used to give us money. Your parents will give you money directly, or you will only take from them. कुछ नहीं होता. But that's a direct transaction because you will be with your parents, so parents will give you directly money. Like in React application also, parent is sending the values directly because parent is calling the child, right or not? Is this clear, ma? But Think about situation now. Now, I wanted to go parent to child. Like in my childhood, my mom and dad used to give me money directly. But now I can't give them directly. Why I can't give I directly? Because I am staying here and they are staying in separate place. We are working somewhere and they are somewhere, right or not? Now tell me, now how can I send money to my parents? Bank account. How can I send? Right or not? So now transaction is kind of different. Let me show you now how the transaction is. Now, now parents are creating one bank account and parents are giving that bank account to the child. Right or not? Parents are not sending money. Parents are giving bank account. Now, child is depositing in the bank account and parents are collecting it. Is child is directly giving to parent? Is child is directly sending to parent? No. Instead, child is depositing into the bank. You can say UPI or Google Pay. Everything is actually not directly to parent. It's like the bank account only. So you send to their bank account and the bank account they receive it. Same way, child component cannot directly give the parent component. Instead, parent component creates one function. Parent component creates one function. Let me show you one example. Like in the previous example, in book library, app is the parent, book is the child. In app is creating one function. Function के अंदर function give money and console.log you gave n rupees. We who created this give money function? Everyone see, parent or child who created this give money function? Parent रे. नहीं नहीं parent created रे. देखो parent app is parent ना. App is parent. Inside parent you created one function called give money. Did I call that function? Did I call that function? No. Instead, I will say I will pass this function also something called fun. Fun. Give money. I am passing. Parent is passing one function. Parent is passing one function to child. To child. What is the function name he is passing it here? Fun. Give money only as a name of fun. Now child will receive them na. Child will also receive fun na. So child will be like in future you will put inputs and all, but now no need of inputs. Child will be like button on click props dot fun and send. Now all children is having money send na. All childs are having something called send button. You see it here if you run your application now. Let me run it again. CD library library npm run dev. One more time, sir. Parent is parent is sending one function. Parent is sending one function. Parent created one function give money, but give money is sending it in the name of fun. Now, originally give money will take it like one value and it will print. You gave something n rupees. Now, child component received it. Child component is calling that function and child component is passing 5,000. Which component is passing 5,000? Which component is passing 5,000? Child. Which component is passing 5,000? Array, I'm inside book na. Child is passing 5,000 na. Who will receive this function? Parent. Now see. Now go here, go down, click here. Why it is not working? Why it is not working, Ray? Oh, it's printing. But it's printing immediately. It's printing automatically. You don't need to click only. That is wrong. Why? Because by default, if you call, it will print like that only. You should call it in a dummy one. Now it will work. Now you go here, everyone. Refresh. Now everyone see this. Click. Can you see? You gave 500, 5,000. Where it is printing, you gave 5,000. Where it is printing, you gave 5,000. App. Where it is printing, parent or child, ma? Parent. But who is, but where I'm clicking? Child. When I'm clicking child, child is giving 5,000 to fun. Now, parent के अंदर fun बोले तो give money. So give money के अंदर n you printed here, you gave n rupees. So indirectly you are giving the value to their bank account. You are giving value to their function. Directly child cannot send it value to parent. Instead, parent create one function to which child will call and pass some parameters. By receiving the parameters, parent will receive values from the child. Is this clear, ma? In interview, they will ask you, is it possible to send in React from child to parent? Yes, in an indirect way, it is possible. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Good. By the way, does anyone send money to their parents? Has anyone started earning? How many of you completed more than 6 months in Amirpet? You guys should start, darling. Okay. Remaining people came new, I think. That was okay. But started. Girls, it's okay. You guys study your wish. Boys, I know you guys will study nicely. You have other skills. There is nothing wrong. Do you study 24 hours? No, na. Obviously, no. So, 2 घंटे, 3 घंटे, कुछ time मिलता. You have it so many works. There is nothing wrong in Rapido. There is nothing wrong to go with some KFC. There is nothing wrong to stay in some kind of mall for 1, 2 hours. There will be some part times. I'm not saying that's your life. Nahi, kuch nahi. So it is the dignity of boys. Unfortunately, it's how the societal norms it is. The dignity of boys to earn at least for themselves. Initially, if you are just 1 month, 2 months, it's okay. Like if you are already spending so much time, na, you should not be burdened. Okay. So start being responsible. Believe me, when you earn money, you will become responsible. Slowly, not by games or betting. You should earn something by doing real work. Okay. Kali Pili Rapido or some kind of, malls. You know what is the easiest way? Tuitions. I know that you guys may feel it like, how can I give tuitions when I don't know anything? You can at least teach fifth class child. Okay. I'm sure. Right? Can you do 10th class maths, ma? If it is no answer, that would be fine. Fifth class maths, you can do it. Right? Try it. That would be okay. They gave some kind of 2K. That will come at least half of your expenses. When you go to your parents' home, that you can buy some kind of saree or dresses, that will be good. Believe me, they will always appreciate a man with good pocket, not with good heart. No one see your heart because your pocket is before your heart. Okay? Now, for girls, it's okay. No worries. Now, what if parent has more than one function? It doesn't matter parent has one function or two functions. Parent, how many functions parent is sending? So parent is giving one package, child like a dabba, and the child is putting one coin in the dabba, and the parent is receiving it. That's how these functions are working. Are you getting my point, ma? Online, online, are you getting my point? See, one more time. Go here, one more time. This is parent. In this parent, create one more function. Function, say hello, say hello, name, name, console.log, name, name, says hello. Now everyone see, there is one function. What is the function name? What is the function name? Say hello. How many values function will take parameter? One. What is the parameter? Name. So imagine name is triple R. What it will print? Triple R says hello. No doubts. Now this one parent is sending with an another name. Why you are changing name? It's my wish. कुछ नहीं होता. Now fun to and say hello both are same na. Fun to and say hello both are same na. When you say fun to or say hello, now say hello in the name of fun to. I'm sending to child. I'm sending to the child. So child will receive. Dekho here you are sending. So child will receive it as here props. Now I will put another button. In this button, what you will put? Button. Click click me, click, on click. Inside the you can't directly call on click. It will directly work. You should not do that. Instead, here props dot. What is the name, sir? Fun2. Fun2 is indirectly say hello only. Fun2. I'm passing here triple R. Now everyone bolo. What it will print? If I click, what it will print, ma? Triple R says hello. Refresh. If I click here, can you see triple R says hello is coming? Where did I click? Parent or child? Child. But where it is printing? Parent. Perfect. Now instead of triple R, I will put props dot other. Props dot. I have others na. I have others na now. Dekho here others say Abdul Kalam. For example, now if I click here, APJ Abdul Kalam Arun Tiwari says hello. If I says this one, James Clear says hello. But where this James Clear is coming from? Child. To where it is going? Parent. That is what child to parent is. Online, are you getting my point now? Online, any question now? No, I don't think so. If you do it one time, you will remember it. Okay. Now, next one, sir. Very good. Next one. Let's write the example. Everything you do, better write one example. Parent.jsx function parent return child Now here function add a comma b console.log log. The sum is a plus b child add add child.jsx function child props button on click on click child no props dot add 2 comma 3 click me button. Now everyone see this code ma? Online also see this code. If I click this button, there will be one button will come because child component is a button. If I click that button, what it will print in console? If I click the button, what it will print in the console? The sum is 5. It will print the sum is 5. But where that 5 values are coming from? Child. But where it is printing the answer? Parent. And that's a simple logic. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Parent to child function we are sending as parameter. Correct. Correct. You will send it as a props child to send value it. Correct. Correct. Next one. Next one. Eight. Fundamental concepts of React. React you should learn component क्या है, props क्या है, state क्या है, virtual DOM क्या है, JSX क्या है. These were fundamental topics. In interview, they will go with more and more these topics only because they are basic pillars. And let's see what is a state. Because in React, the state will come again and again. The words like state will come multiple times. What is the use of the state? State defines the value that changes. That changes. State defines the value that changes. Now, now let's go here. For example, for example, one button, one button is in red color, red color. That is one state. And if it changes to another color, another color. Its state is changed, changed. There is one state called color to a button. Initially, its value, the state value, which is a color value, is red, which changed it to blue or any other color. So the value which changes or the dynamic one which whatever you are changing it is represented by state, is represented by the state. Now, to manage states, to manage states, React have multiple approaches, multiple approaches like class components. Class components can use state object, state object directly, directly. Class can use state object directly. That's why, that's why these components, these components also called, also called, also called stateful components. Stateful components. In olden days now, like in before React 16th version, only class components have state value. They will use directly. So we used to call them as stateful components. Functional components used to not have state value. So then functional components, we will use it for only static values. We used to call them as stateless components. But now you can use it to state in functional components also. Okay. I will tell you. Functional components, functional components, functional components can use, can use state object by using use state hook, use state hook, use state hook. A hook is a function, function that starts with use and 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 it replaces basic functionalities in React. Before React 16, React 16, functional components, functional components cannot because in React 16 only they introduce this hook. Before the hooks come, they cannot have state implementation, state implementation. So they used to be called, used to be called as Stateless components. Stateless components. They used to be called as stateless components. So, in the classic way of definition, I can say state is a object. State is a object that defines or stores the data that that changes changes over the time in a component in a component in a component every time every time state changes state changes every time state changes the component this is very important re-renders the component re-renders with the new data. I will tell you how to use state and all. Online till now, anyone have any question, ma? Someone is like, sir, we are creating base function. The parent and sends the value parameter to child, and child is sending back to the parents using one more function in child. Correct. Child is not having any more function. Whatever parent sending that function only, child is giving values. That's it. Child is not creating any functions. Now, on click is an event. Inside the on click, you are calling this. Yeah, on click is an event. Right. Now, let's do this simple example, ma. Everyone see it. You will understand it very easily. Terminal, new terminal. Everyone focus. This is very important topics of React. CD React npm create with @latest state demo React JavaScript cd state demo npm install and then npm run dev. Yes, I mean we are using arrow function, that is correct. Oh, inside that function we are calling this function, right? Logic, correct. And then npm run dev. Now, actually they will give you by default. Everyone see, we will do it in tomorrow time. Don't worry. See this example. In this one, when I click here, count. Everyone see what is happening. 0 is changing into. If I click one more time, is it reloading page? Is it reloading page, ma? This is called re-rendering. What is it called? Rendering. Rendering अलग है, loading अलग है. Is it loading? No. इसको बोलता re-rendering. I told you in one line. Every time a state changes, component re-renders. Component Now here every time whenever you click 2 is changing 3. Is there any another value changing? Is there any another value changing, ma? No. Whatever the value which is changing, that value is represented by the state. Now there is only one state in this application. What is that state? Count. What is that state? Count or count value. Now refresh it again. What is the initial count value? What is the initial count state value? 0. What is the initial count state value? 0. Every time you click, 0 is changing to 1. And when it is changing to 1, is it printing only 1 or is it printing everything? It's actually changing only 1. Now this is interesting point. What is this re-rendering? I will tell you what is happening in backend of React. Now see this application. Every browser will have something called DOM. How many of you know what is DOM? What is DOM? Document Object Model. पूरा HTML एक tree तरह object रहता, tree तरह. That is called document object model. What is it called? I will write the document object model. Body के अंदर दो images है. Image, this is one image. Image, this is one image. One title, H2 or H1. This is a title. एक button. Button के अंदर C value. What is C value initially? 0. Then something paragraph. This is this paragraph. Something another paragraph. Any doubts in this? Online, any doubts in this? I just draw the DOM tree. Online, I will tell you detail. Any doubts in this DOM tree? No. In JavaScript, what it will do, in JavaScript, if you wanted to change from 0 to 1, what you will write? Document dot get element by ID, you will take that element. You will write it dot text content or dot inner text. You will change that particular value. Directly, you will change it, right or not? When you do that, what will happen? Again, it will print image. Again, it will print image. Again, it will print H1. Again, it will print button. Again, it will print new C value. Again, it will print P and P. But do I want all of them again and again? Do I want it to change all of them again and again? No. React is like, chhod do DOM ka. I will not manipulate DOM again. Instead, React will change it, create one concept called virtual DOM. What it is called? It's a copy of the actual DOM. In childhood, what I used to do is, my teacher used to give me mathematics work and classwork. There used to be two things called classwork and homework. Classwork notes and homework work. The teacher used to give it some kind of classwork or homework notes. Now I have to directly write it this mathematics one in the homework, but I can't directly do it because errors will come. So instead, what I will do, I will take a rough notes. In rough notes, I will do all the calculation. Once I get the answer, fairly I will copy in the homework notes. Does anyone does this? Right now? So many have done na? Same thing React will do. One more time. Instead of directly writing in your homework notes, you will write it in your rough notes and then you will fade it only the changes into the homework notes. That concept React will also do. Instead of directly writing in the virtual directly DOM, React will create a copy of DOM. React will create a copy of DOM which is having temporary memory. Which is having a temporary memory. Does teacher know my rough notes? No. No one knows my rough notes. No one will see it. It's like a temporary one. And that is called virtual DOM. What's it called, ma? Virtual DOM. Virtual DOM is a copy of original DOM and it's a temporary memory created by the React. What it will do? It will do same copy. However, you write it the same question, you will write it in rough also. Image hai, image hai. H1 है, button है, बटन के अंदर C है, P है, P है. Now it will change the C value. Originally, what is C value? 0. What is original C value? Then it will change 0 value to 1. What is the value now? Now bolo. This is my rough notes. This is my class notes. What is the difference which is there in my rough notes and class notes? What is the difference between virtual DOM and the actual DOM here? Tell me, what is the difference here? रे उधर देखो रे, दोनों का डिफरेंस क्या है इधर? 0 and 1. Wherever exactly change happened, only that particular value it will change. Now I am not changing everything ना, I'm changing only that part ना. उसको बोलता re-rendering. What is it called? Re-rendering. Reloading बोले तो पूरा पेज लोड होता. Re-rendering बोले तो खाली एक वैल्यू चेंज होता. Sir, exactly how the React will change whatever you want. How it will change? Because it will create one virtual DOM. It will make the change happen in the virtual DOM. Then it will compare your virtual DOM with the actual DOM. And wherever changes happen in the actual DOM, only in that particular place it will change. Is it clear, ma? In interview, they will must ask these two questions. What is virtual DOM? What is state? Like React में कुछ everything is about state and virtual DOM. It's virtual DOM is like the underneath concept. You, sir, how to create virtual DOM? You don't create it. React वो करता है. What you will do? You will click the button 0 1 होता. तो वो 0 1 कैसा हुआ? That we will discuss inside with virtual DOM. Online, are you getting my point, ma? Online, are you all getting my point? Let me show you one more time. Now see here. One more time. Now see here. React is like first. This is the actual DOM. Everyone see? This is called virtual DOM. What is it is? Both are looking same na? पहला state change होना है. This one it is changing. This one it is changing. Right or not? After changing this two, now final stage is this. But this final stage is this. ये दोनों को difference क्या है? Everyone tell me what is the difference? This right side two are in red color na? And whatever change happen, only those changes will be applied to browser DOM. So will this particular ones have any change, ma? Will this left side tree have any change? No. Will they re-render left side ones? No. Only this one will re-render. Only this one will re-render. And this is how state and virtual DOM works. Online, is it clear, ma? Online is tomorrow we will do application. Don't worry. Tomorrow I will do the application. Okay, but I'm just giving you what is what. What is today's task? If anyone have not done, state props and components, do it one particular application using props and state. Only state and props. Okay, only state and props. And if anyone already done that, today is go to internet, go to website called dev.to. What is the website name? Everyone, what is the website name, ma? Dev.to. In this dev.to, there will be articles. I think I told you in other classes. Did I tell in this class any communities? No, na? Okay. Go to this website, which is like dev.to. Read some article on React. If you type it React, you will get so many articles. Read. React क्या है, state क्या है, they will explain you. React state. Understand React state. Okay, read the articles. I'm telling it. If you do 30 days, the 30 task which I will give, you will become really good developer. 5 minutes it will take for you. Just 5 minutes. So take and understand it, how this React state works. Just read it 5 minutes. Someone will explain. You read it anyone, whatever you understand. If you did not understand this guy, chhod do. You read another guy. Okay. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Yeah. And last but not least, I'm sharing one more time GitHub link. I think last class I shared GitHub link, na? I will put everything in the drive also. I forgot. React. What is this React? Uh, 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. React, na? Yeah. 9 a.m. React. This is the drive link, sir. Everyone. Don't get confused with another thing, sir, please. Please take this link to the people who are not having. Online, someone mentioned it. I'm okay. I think they mentioned it in private. I will put it in chat box also. Please take it, sir. Every day, whatever I do will be in this. Also, in that only drive link is also there. In the drive link, I will mention all the notes also. Okay. Okay. That's it for today, ma. Thank you all. Please try to do one application by tomorrow. Yeah.